Greetings and welcome to another Diablo 4 video, another update on the Incinerate Sorc. I'm not letting go of this build, although it's not the best build, we can push it further. That's what I'm doing. Last time I already showed you like a ton of survivability with Verse Master passive and some other stuff like the Jens Blessing right here.
Hello.
Now that we have the survivability, or rather a chunk of it that helps us, at least until we get maybe Harlequin's Crest to further boost, maybe Turret's Might as like Huber and Nyx, we are looking for more damage. And yeah, I found something according to some Reddit posts and YouTubes and some comments, and I exchanged some information, so very helpful right there to have a discussion. I was really waiting for that, for others to pop up with some Incinerate builds so that we can, you know, exchange information on how to build it. I changed a bit, but not too much. First of all, I got Devouring Blast right here instead of Crippling Flames, although I really like Crippling Flames. We don't have much lucky hit anyways, and we have other means to stun and immobilize the enemy. Although I need to test around if this is still the way to go. Maybe I can skim off some other points like in Warmth or Fury Surge and then put it into Crippling Flames. But we got Devouring Blaze. Crit strike damage, I kind of don't like to go for it because it kind of goes against what Incinerate is doing, because Incinerate is not critting, it's dotting, it's burning, it doesn't do direct damage, it doesn't do crit, but it is all because of this one legendary node. That's the only legendary node that helps us, aside from maybe Frigid Fate, which gives us vulnerable damage, but only if we have +2 cold damage. This one gives us extra burning damage bonus for 10% of our critical strike damage bonus, which is counterintuitive. I don't know why it is like this. I hope they change it somehow. Maybe give it a, I don't know, based on, I mean, it's also based on intelligence, of course, so we're also stacking up intelligence, but yeah, we cannot crit with burning damage, but here we go. Now this is on 101. I think previously I had it on 68%, because not only did I get some points in the Devouring Blaze, which will not show up in the legendary node. Why is it always resetting to that board? I'm sorry, let's make it bigger. It's not showing here currently because the Devouring Blaze is only active if actually the enemy is burning. So it says here against burning enemies, but it will stack up to, I need to scroll back, that's so infuriating, I'm sorry. Burning and stack, it will stack up here. So we get another, like, if the enemy is control, 3% more damage, and then per enemy that is burning, I guess. So that's kind of neat. It's not super huge damage, and kind of somebody in the Reddit thread said like it's like counting like 4 times. I didn't quite understand what he meant and why that is, but it seems significant enough. It seems more than like only 3% more damage. So also, I socketed in the Destruction Glyph, with again gives crit strike damage, which, you know, makes my heart bleed, but there we go. I mean, we can't really benefit from the crit strikes, increases all damage the enemy takes from you. This is exactly, I think, where they thought Flame Scar will be good, the unique that shoots those embers that can crit, together with X-Fault that can proc a direct damage source that can also crit, and then you get like these direct damage sources that can crit. I tried Flamescar again, it still falls short, even with X-Fall. I don't know why. Maybe there's something I'm missing, maybe there's something that still needs to be added. Let me know in the comment section below if you think Flamescar, the unique, is better, but I still think it's bad. So the crit strike damage is only there for giving us more Burning Instinct, and as you can see, if we remove this, we have 74%, and if we put it in, hello, control, no, it's called Destruction, sorry. Then we have 101%. Multiple clip damage, so that is huge. So in general, I also shifted around a bit of the Paragon board. You can see it in the build link in the description below. It is the 2-hand staff 2.0 variant that we are talking about now. And then you can go ahead and try it out, or, you know, make it better. Please make it better. Please let us make Incinerate great and show how far it can go if you put your minds to it. These are the biggest changes that actually gave me enough headroom to put tier 60 of the pit on farm, maybe even tier 61. I just like to first farm the ingolith, I think it's called a rare material, because I still need to upgrade all my stuff. I don't need to push further, it's also a matter of like speed. But for showing off, we can of course do the tier 61, so you can see that we can actually farm the Tharion. I'm not using Holy Bolts because I think it's kind of cheating, but I will probably privately use it. Just, I mean, if I'm not showcasing it, just for farming, it makes things easier. But I will use the Fortitude Elixir to boost my health, because it is rather on the low end, actually pretty low end. And currently I also use this Quest Elixir sometimes. It also gives me another 15%. Which stacks, so now we are at the comfortable 23k. We can also use incense, why not? Max life by 500. I like to use max life just to be more safe. I need better rolls and better gear, like this life per second. Hurts to look at. There is max life on it, but it's very low roll, and yeah, it's still a work in progress. And as you can see, I'm still kind of broke, 30 million gold, so I really need to farm and farm some greater FX gear. Anyways, stocked enough. You can see I already pushed to 67. We're going for 61 now. I think if we can reach tier 69, that's nice. That's job well done. So let's go. Still rocking Burst Master Key passive. I want to see if I can do it without, because I think combustion would be better, but in my testing, this how's it called, combustion? Yeah, combustion didn't really increase my damage by that much, so I really like Burst Mastery for the damage reduction properties. I hate those little guys that do the defense aura. It's so annoying. You need to pick them out, and if there are like two of them and they're like scattered, it's like, in general, some of the monsters are easier, some are like harder, depending on their like abilities. Same with the bosses. But as against the bosses, you will see we are taking higher damage now. It was previously, I think, around what was it, like 3 million maybe, and now we can push to like 6 million damage, which is really nice. So even though like I really hate that we need to invest into crit strike damage, it seems super beneficial, which begs the question, should we roll crit strike damage on our gear, which makes it even more painful. But we might need to do it. Yeah, I'm playing so sloppy when I'm recording. Oh yeah, and then another thing, let me get this real quick. With the aspects, I'm kind of going back and forth still. So a Cursed Touch I still like, because I like to have a vulnerable on there. This, of course, is Conflagration, but then these two, like this one now is increased damage again to vulnerable when I have a barrier, which is 30% X, that's great. And then this one is while I have a barrier. Control is also good. Also, I need to toy around more with the Engulfing Flame, which only activates after the enemies below 50% of health. But then it does like 30% more damage, and then something about like the dot. It could be great against bosses, but I'm not 100% sure. It might be trash.
I'm not ready yet.
Still running Inferno. I've seen builds that run Ice Blades, and they run Tal Rashas, and then they get like 3 stacks easily. I also tried it, it's pretty decent. I just really love Inferno. You could also put 1 point into Ice Blades and then just put it as an enchantment. So right now we're running Flame Shield and Incinerate as enchantment, which is not super necessary. Then you get the Ice Blades every now and then because we use a lot of cooldowns without having it on your cast bar. And then you get like the proc for Tile Rushers as well, which is pretty cool. I might swap to Tile Rushers after I get a better weapon with better affixes and temper it again, because now I don't have any tempers left. And temper the lucky hit does shadow damage or something, because then we get 4 stacks of Tile Rushers, which is even better. And then I think it will outshine anything else. But for now it's okay. I'm like in the farm status right now. I don't think I might be able to push a bit further, maybe tier 70. But I feel confident right here, and there's still a lot of room of improvement in terms of gear. Hoping to run some Helltides to farm some greater affix gear. Seems to be the best spot.
I need time to prepare that.
And then we'll see. Maybe I'm lucky and I get the Shaco. Although I would like to see how far I can push it without the greater, an uber unique. But Shaco, of course. Shaco would be interesting because it will replace our helmet, which has the Veer's Master passive aspect, which gives us a decent amount of damage reduction against close, and Shaco comes with up to 20% damage reduction itself. So this one gives 8.8 per enemy. So it is outclassing Shaco if you're against like 3 enemies. And it's almost the same if you're against 2 enemies. So for bosses, Shaco is definitely better. But then again, bosses only, I guess, one-shot you anyways, so we'll see. And it has to drop first. Good thing about Shaco, it also gives you CDR, it also gives you max life, and of course +4 to skills. That's huge. This guy can one-shot. Aye. And he moves quickly. Where's all my potions? No, we use Flame Shield because I'm lazy. You can see it ticks for 6 to 7 million. Sometimes it acts so weird, and I have no idea why sometimes it ticks for like 4 million and then like 7 million, like in between 2 ticks. Maybe someone can like me. It's such a weird behavior. Lilith, thank you very much. I think starting with tier 61 you will see 2 shadows, which is so annoying. Hello? Oh, okay. Sorry about that. I need to concentrate more. I don't even know what stunned me actually. But as you may have experienced yourself, these things can happen. I'm using Flame Shield offensively because I have the I have the addition that it will stun, and it will give a lot of dagger if it does. And this is a lot of damage. Okay. Now concentrate. These bosses are no pushovers, unfortunately. Especially with these shadows. Lilith. Gee. Maybe the flesh got me. God, this guy! Can he stop bonking the floor? Okay, now we got him. Now we got him. See, there was like 7.3 million tick, and then there was like 2.3 million tick. Maybe it came from the Hydra, not Hydra, the serpent that is casting. Anyways. I unlocked 3 more tiers. I am on tier 61, right? I doesn't say anymore. But yeah, guys, this is it. This is the most recent edition. I think we can push this further. Let me know if you have any ideas in the comment section below, and I'll see you in the next one. Good luck, have fun, and goodbye.